So what we're talking about today is technical piecing. So being successful with the Saturday samplers, not only meaning accurate cutting, but also accurate piecing. And you really need to test your piecing on your machine before you start working on these blocks. And that means a perfect 1/4 inch, or actually a scant 1/4 inch. And the reason we say scant 1/4 inch is once you press it open, you have a perfect 1/4 inch seam. And how you test that is cutting 3 pieces of fabric. So I have 3 strips of fabric cut here, 1.5 inches each. I'm going to sew those together, and when I press them open, that center strip should measure a perfect 1 inch. So let's test that. Now I'm sewing on a Bernina, and I know on my machine that I have to move the needle over one setting to get a scant 1/4 inch, and I'm going to test that right now to make sure that that's working accurately. I always test my machine, particularly if I've sewn for quite a while, if I've had my machine in for service, or if I've cleaned it. And if you haven't done any of those things, you should be sure to clean your machine regularly. You should be changing your needle after every project or 8 hours of sewing. If you can't remember the last time you changed your needle, well, then you know that it's time to do that. So now I've sewn my 3 strips together. I'm going to press them open. So I'm just going to press it a little with my fingers first to press it and then hold it open. I'm pressing, not ironing. And then I'll just press it open with my fingers also to get that seam open. And then I'm going to take my iron and then press it. I'm using a dry iron so that I don't stretch the fabric. And then I'm using Flatter, which is a spray alternative. It's similar to Best Press, but it is a little bit stiffer than Best Press, but they both work equally well. And yes, I do spray my blocks so they get nice and crisp. And there's my strip, and then I will check it with my ruler, and if it worked out properly, that should be a perfect inch. And it looks like it's sitting right at a good inch there, so I don't need to adjust it anymore. So that's what you need to do to check your seam allowance, and you do need to have that checked to make sure that these blocks work out perfectly for you.